You know, if I were a responsible adult right now, I'd be outside mowing the lawn. But I'm in here fidgeting with cardboard because a responsible adult I am not. Anyway, here's pickups from the past weeks, months. Enjoy. Oh, a little basketball. The basketball here. Dan Marley. Marley. Right? Marley? That's how I always pronounce him. Phoenix Suns had to be in that particular jersey because that's my favorite Suns jersey. Some of the other stuff they've done kind of sucks. About 1993, I believe 1993, starting five, Chicago Bulls. Another little dude, B.J. Armstrong. Good old B.J. Buy BJ's on the internet now. How about this guy? God, he played forever, man. Sam Cassell. Wanted to get him on the Rockets. That's, how I remember him as a Rocket. Long story short, seller sent me the wrong card. It's the same player. It is an autograph, but the seller sent me the wrong card of this guy. I asked him, I was like, hey, can I, get the card I ordered? Can I actually get the one I bought? And he sends me an email that says, yeah, sorry about that, and just refunded me all my money. Didn't say whether or not he was going to give me the right one, or... So... I don't know. Dan Issel. Dan the Missile Issel. Denver Nuggets, Hall of Fame. Sichtifer and I were talking basketball cards, I should say, one night. And I think we were talking about this guy, and I was like, yeah, I wouldn't mind having an autograph of him. Found this. Really, really, really enjoy the look of these cards, man. Panini Preferred. They're onto something. 24 out of 50 on card. Chris Bosh. Dirt cheap. All right, how about going old school right now? Some might know him as Tiny. Otherwise, numbered out of 25, Boston Celtics. Nate Archibald, a.k.a. Tiny. Speaking of national treasures, man, check out the fro on this dude. Artis Gilmore, Chicago Bulls. The fro and the chops, man. Nobody pulled him off better than Artis. Hall of Fame. That'll do it with basketball. How about some baseball? As the birds start going fucking crazy. I think I paid $1 for this card, and I always liked him. Travis Hafner. Topps Finest Greats. Not a big fan of this. What is this? This year's design? Last year's design? Yeah, 2016. Not a fan of the design, but they are still all on-card autos. You can't complain about that. Number out of 300. Edgar Martinez, Seattle Mariners. There's that. I was searching up a lot of Cincinnati Reds players for a while there. Then I started getting into the big boys, and I was like, ooh, I don't know if I can afford that. Like Joey Votto alone, just an autograph of him is like upwards of $40 or $50. Anyway, I snagged this for Steel 75, Brandon Phillips. Yeah, huh? I thoroughly enjoy watching this guy play, even though he's on the White Sox. I believe he's on the White Sox now, but when he was on the Reds, I really liked watching him play. The Todd Father. Todd Frazier. Nice on card, number out of 400. And I've got a lot of the junior, but I never had one of the senior. So how about Ken Griffey Sr.? There's that. Also finally broke down and finally bought an autograph of this guy. I used to have one, but it was unlicensed Panini nonsense, and he was in an all-white jersey with no logos, and I didn't like it. This one's better. On card, numbered out of 50, Tier 1. Adam Jones. Probably one of the most underappreciated players, underrated. This guy's a fucking stud, man. There's Adam Jones. And sticking with the Baltimore theme, got this for like $3. I love the design. It matches my George Brett. But how about Jim Palmer? God, I love those cards. I would do the set, but there's quite a few shitbags in there. Some really good names, big names, but there's a lot of shitbags too. And last but not least, I finally have one of these for myself. I don't know why it took me so long. I guess I was just waiting for the right one to come along. Hall of Fame, class of 2018. Vladimir Guerrero, the gold out of Topps Finest Greats, numbered to 50. So I finally have one for me now. Hooray! And on to football. Not numbered. Won it for a pretty good deal. Out of Donruss Signature Series. Lawrence Taylor. LT. That's it for football. Yeah. Been doing a lot of baseball and basketball. Hall of Fame basketball players are cheap. Cheap. Unless their name is Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson, and guys like that. Hall of Fame basketball players are dirt cheap because nobody appreciates the Hall of Fame. People only care about the big players now. It's a damn shame. Anyway, last but not least, I'm going to bring back the yesteryear box breaks. Bring it back. I actually have 6 boxes. I'd like to do it once a month within the first 3 days of each month. Here are the criteria. And I will try to avoid Panini like the plague. I want to go back to the good old days. I think a lot of us can appreciate that. So I will try and get anything that is non-Panini, i.e. Upper Deck, Topps, Fleer, Playoff, back when these companies were their own companies, before Panini absorbed them all. Stuff that I have never opened. Stuff that has multiple packs in it, not just this one pack nonsense horse shit you see nowadays. At least 6-7 years old at least, unless there's a special circumstance, like if I find a great deal on a box or something like that. Yeah. Boxes that I'm not gonna, break the bank doing. Just fun stuff. Like I've been looking at a lot of 1999 football. Man, 1999 football, man, they had their shit together in 1999. I think Chris might agree with me on that one. Some of the stuff they had out there was just phenomenal. I'd like to get my hands on some of that stuff. So yeah, boxes I've never opened before. Stuff that's at least 6-7 years old. Stuff that's not Panini. And yeah, I will endure the pain so you don't have to. The slap box is all primed and ready to go. I'm sure it'll be having some new tenants very soon. So stay tuned for that. I think the first box I'm going to do is a hockey box. Nothing wrong with hockey, man. Just can't pronounce some names. Anyway, hope you guys have a good day. I guess I should probably go outside and mow the lawn. I don't want to, though.